everyone, it's Sonia and welcome to Moticise, where mindset meets fitness. This is a whole new way of using movement for self-improvement. We're combining coaching mindset tools with exercise, so you get to tap into your body intelligence while working out. It's a win-win. So today we're going to talk about core, strengthening your core, finding that center. And in today's world where everything is just a little chaotic, it's so easy to get caught up in the firestorm that's happening outside and to just get off balance and to get off center and to really get anxious and stressed and be not productive and not happy. So we're going to work on our core today while finding our center, our mental center and our physical center. So this is a core exercise. It's all standing. I'm going to use a weight for two of the exercises, but you don't have to have it. Or you can always use a bottle of water, a can, you have a can stored somewhere, or a bag of rice or something like that. The key really is to go at your own level and to just allow the questions to go through your mind. Don't have any judgment, don't have any predetermination about it. If you don't come up with an answer, that's okay too. It will start the process going and your brain will start coming up with answers. The brain answers whatever you ask it. So by just simply asking it, it starts the process. And you might find even later in the day, you'll be like, oh, I've got the answer. Anyway, I'm going to start with this weight. We're just going to go into an easy squat, just a little feet hip width apart, shoulders upright, core tight throughout all of this. And this is really just about finding our center, finding that mindful place. Center is always about this finding mindful, being present. And so we're going to take this weight or bottle of water or can or nothing, it's okay, and do a figure 8. And you just kind of gently move with it, almost finding that flow. And just notice your body moving in slightly different ways, stretching in different ways. There you go. And as you're moving, I want you to imagine, what does center, what is mindfulness? What does that mean to you? How do you know you got there? When are you centered? When are you present? What does that feel like in your body? 2 more. Last one. Nice. Good. We're going to drop it for now, whatever it was, if you are holding something. And now we're going to do some forward leg raises. Controlled, you don't want to yank your leg up. And it goes as high as it goes. If it's only there, perfectly fine. If you're super flexible, let it go up even higher. So, what are the qualities of being centered? Maybe you've got balance, physical balance, life balance. Maybe your breathing is easy. And last one, we're going to do the other side. Maybe there's a lightness. Things seem easy. What is having a strong center, strong core mean to you? And how do you know you're there? Sometimes you know when you're not there. We'll take a look at that too. Whoops. Last one. Good. Excellent. So when you're also looking at center, I find that looking at what's important to you, what's at that core, what are your core values, that can help bring you back to that place where you're centered, you're at peace, and you're not getting caught up in things that don't really matter or you don't have control over. You only have control over what is in your own mind. So we're going to reach and pull in. So what are core values for you? What keeps you strong and centered? Maybe it's family or health. Even what about those two things? Love, fun, togetherness, energy. 2 more. Nice. We're going to do the other side. So what else? What core values bring you back to center? Doing what you love. Maybe creativity. What is it for you? What really matters to you? Two more. Last one. Nice. Because when you get scattered, coming back to what really matters can help set you back on track. Often when we get distracted by all those other things, that's when we're like, ooh. So we're gonna move into a side-to-side twist. You wanna put your legs a little bit further than shoulder width apart, your feet pointing slightly out, and we're going to go in to a squat. And here, we want to tap. If that's too much, it's perfectly okay for you to stay here. But you're working those obliques. So, as you look from different perspectives at center, what do you need to come back to that place where you're centered? What works when you've been mindful, when you've been centered? What do you do? What pulls you back? Maybe it's breathing or praying. Maybe it's just focusing on some simple objects or taking a laugh break. Or exercise. That always does it for me. One last one. Nice. So, what are the things that might not get off balance? When you're feeling like you're in stride, you're present, you're mindful, you're in alignment with those core values, you're feeling good, you're feeling strong. What are those things that might knock you off balance? So we're gonna stick with some side, whoops, I'm already off balance just thinking about it, standing side bends. So what knocks you off? Maybe keeps you just a little bit off. What is it for you? Maybe it's news. That'll do it for me. Maybe it's negativity. Are there people in your life? You can have one conversation with them and all of a sudden you're like down at the bottom of a pit. Is it focusing on something that isn't important to you or something you think you should focus on? Getting caught up in somebody else's thought? Nice. 2 more. Recognizing what sends you off can help you get you back on. Good. So keeping that core, continuing to keep that core tight. Now we're going to do some chops because we want to get rid of that stuff. So we're going to chop, almost as if you're doing a karate chop. You can even let it out. Chop it and imagine you're not going to be stopped by these things, your core, your center, your mindfulness, your values. You are more important than that. Last one. We're going to switch sides because we got to even it out. So, on your own, just imagine breaking whatever those things are, removing them. Yes. Letting out that sound, let out that breath. Not only does it help you with the exercise, it helps you expel any of that stuff you don't want inside, trapped in you, keeping you down. 2 more. Last one. Good. All right. So now we're going to go into one final thing. We're going to do some cross core, and we're going to come up with what's one thing you might be able to do today that can just help bring you back into that strong, centered place. By the way, this counts, doing this video, so you've already done it. What's something you might be able to do if someone knocks you off centered? Great. Good. And I really do believe mindfulness, finding that core strength, it's a journey. It's not necessarily a destination. Every day is a little different. And know that. Don't judge today on yesterday. Today is a new day, clean day. New opportunity. Lots of different things happen. You feel differently. Honor that. Know that. And what's something you can do to connect your mind, your body, and your soul. Great. So this one isn't really a core exercise, but I'm going to throw it in anyway because it's such a key thing, I believe, to helping you find that core strength and that inner mindfulness, that presence that we've been working on. So we're just going to do a couple gratitude squats. So coming together, and if you can close your eyes. You're just sitting back, keeping your knees behind your toes, sitting as if you're sitting in a chair. This actually is a full body exercise. It works your legs, your core. And I want you to just take a moment. What are you really grateful for? Maybe it's a person. And if it is, see that person. Really appreciate that person. Or maybe it's something about you. Maybe it's growth or action that you've taken to strengthen your core, inner and outer. Maybe it's an opportunity. I want you to choose one last one, and this one we're going to hold just for a moment, going down, and I want with all of your might to send out that gratitude, that thank you, that love, that appreciation. Take a deep breath in, go a little lower, grateful, and come back up. Beautiful. And let's just take a deep breath in and then let it all out. Go back up and let it all back out. And now you're back to center. A strong core, a strong soul, a strong mind, and presence. So take that mindfulness, take that strong core, go out and shine.